Today's latest news. Kody Brown shares a big secret. It will shock you. Sister Wives Season 19. In the latest episode of Sister Wives, emotions run high as Kody Brown opens up about feeling estranged from some of his children, leading to a tense argument with his wife, Robyn Brown. The ongoing tension between Kody and his children becomes a focal point as he reveals how he has been coping with feeling shut out by those who are no longer communicating with him. Kody's candid remarks offer insight into how the dynamics within the Brown family have shifted, particularly since his separation from some of his wives. During the heated conversation, Kody lays out his perspective on how he is choosing to navigate his relationships with his children. He makes it clear that his efforts will be reserved for those who are open to engaging with him, saying, "I will only put effort into the kids who respond openly to me, and only once I'm over how they've shut me out." His words seem to reflect a mix of hurt and frustration, as he admits that the estrangement has taken a toll on him emotionally. "I've spent a year here just lamenting the situation," he tells Robyn. "When I get over that, those children who are open to me will get my attention." Kody's feelings of rejection are palpable, as he later confides to the cameras about the deep pain he's been experiencing due to the fractured relationships. "I'm sitting here with a broken heart," he says, speaking about the family members who have distanced themselves from him. He explains that some of his children have chosen not to speak to him, leaving him feeling abandoned and unsure of how to reconnect. The emotional weight of these strained connections is clearly a source of ongoing sorrow for Kody, and he struggles to balance his desire to be present with the reality of the situation. On the other side of the conversation, Robyn offers her perspective, revealing that she, too, has noticed significant changes in Kody's behavior as a father. In a confessional, she reflects on the early years of their marriage and how different things were back then. "I feel like Kody was a very present dad in a lot of ways," Robyn recalls, remembering how his involvement with his children played a key role in their relationship. "Truth be told, that was what made me fall in love with Kody, seeing him be present with his kids." However, Robyn's nostalgia for the past is juxtaposed with her frustration over Kody's current approach. She argues that Kody needs to be more proactive in mending the strained relationships with his children. "I think that Kody should be camping out on their doorsteps and saying, 'Hey, you're going to talk to me,'" Robyn says, expressing her belief that Kody should take more initiative to repair these bonds. She emphasizes that sometimes, when you care about someone, you have to go the extra mile to ensure communication happens, even if it means pushing for uncomfortable conversations. "Because sometimes that's just what you got to do is, when you care about someone, it's just say, 'Hey, you need to talk to me.'" Robyn's plea for more effort from Kody highlights the ongoing tension between them when it comes to family matters. While Kody appears to be stuck in a place of emotional paralysis, waiting for the children to come to him, Robyn seems to believe that Kody's role as a father requires more persistence and active engagement. This difference in perspective reveals the strain that Kody's family relationships have placed on their marriage, as they struggle to find common ground on how to handle the situation. As the episode progresses, it becomes clear that the Brown family's dynamics are continuing to evolve in the wake of Kody's separations from Christine, Mary, and Janelle. The ripple effects of these splits have not only impacted his relationships with his former wives, but also with his children. The sense of loss and estrangement is palpable, leaving both Kody and Robyn grappling with how to move forward. Kody's feelings of rejection and his reluctance to chase after the relationships that have broken down may serve as a protective mechanism for him, but it's also clear that this approach is causing frustration for Robyn, who wants to see more effort on his part. Ultimately, the latest episode of Sister Wives shines a light on the complex emotional landscape Kody is navigating. His feelings of being shut out by his children, paired with Robyn's push for more engagement, show just how challenging the path to reconciliation can be for the Browns. With Kody caught between his own hurt and Robyn's demands for action, it remains to be seen how, or if, these fractured relationships will heal in the future. Kody Brown opens up about the struggles he's facing with his older children, further exposing the ongoing tension in the family. Kody's candid remarks reveal his growing frustration with feeling shut out by some of his children, particularly as they've become adults and are no longer as connected to him. This conflict leads to an intense discussion with his wife, Robyn Brown, as they try to navigate the fallout from his strained family relationships. During the episode, Kody takes a firm stance on how he views his relationships with his older children. In his confessional, Kody explains that he believes relationships between parents and adult children should be a two-way street. Some people think that parental-child relationships shouldn't have to be reciprocal, but when they're adults, yeah, they do, Kody says, underscoring his point that his children need to take some responsibility for maintaining their relationship with him. His words reflect his sense of disappointment and frustration as he continues to grapple with the distance between him and some of his older kids. Kody goes on to say that he's no longer willing to constantly reach out to his children if they don't make an effort in return. "I'm not going to reach out forever. I'm willing to make the effort, but somebody else is going to have to be on the other end of that and make some effort too," he says, making it clear that he expects mutual effort from his children. His refusal to continuously chase after relationships that are not reciprocated is a point of contention between him and Robyn, who believes Kody should do more to repair these connections. Robyn, on the other hand, holds a different perspective. She believes that Kody should be more persistent in trying to mend the fractured relationships with his children, even if it means going the extra mile. During their conversation, Robyn presses Kody to make more of an effort, despite the resentment he feels from some of the kids. "I think that Kody should be camping out on their doorsteps," she says, advocating for him to take a more active role in repairing the family bonds. The disagreement reaches a temporary resolution when Robyn makes Kody promise to continue trying with the children who hold resentment toward him. This promise is Robyn's way of settling their dispute for the time being, although the tension between them remains. While Kody agrees to keep trying, he reiterates in his confessional that he's not willing to indefinitely pursue these strained relationships. "I'm not going to camp out on somebody's doorstep," he states firmly, drawing a line between what he's willing to do and what he feels is necessary for a healthy, reciprocal relationship. The episode highlights the growing divide between Kody and his children, as well as the different approaches he and Robyn have when it comes to family dynamics. Kody's sense of rejection and reluctance to chase after his children contrasts with Robyn's desire for him to push harder to rebuild those bonds, illustrating the ongoing challenges the Browns face as they try to move forward as a family.